What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Bodycam Vibes. We're back with another Bodycam video we're going to react and discuss to. Shout out to one of my favorites, Ewu Bodycam. I saw the title of the video. I saw the thumbnail. I said, I got to do it. Anything for EW, I be want to do. Because they put their stuff together.
Yes, they do.
All right, so shout out to them again. Let's get into it, y'all.
A video of a heated confrontation between a mother and a group of younger women goes viral. It captured the aftermath of the older woman tugging on the younger one's skirt, claiming to prevent lewdness. Drama reaches untenable heights as police seek the truth in a case of conflicting, sensationalist reports. The following is based on official police records. It's the evening of April 20th, 2024. Sakura, a Japanese steakhouse in St. George, Utah, is booked with high schoolers before their spring formal dance. Footage uploaded to TikTok captures a heated confrontation between waiting diners.
I happen to work for the state, and if I have to watch your cheeks hanging out again, I will call CPS.
You're over 18.
She is 19 years old.
You don't get to touch her.
You don't get to touch her.
What's captured on camera is only a fraction of what each side would later claim happened.
You don't get to touch her.
We're all sitting over here.
You don't get to touch her. Then don't look.
The clip, posted by CC Snow, is viewed over 500,000 times within hours. But what viewers don't know yet is that the woman threatening to call CPS does in fact work inside the Utah Attorney General's office.
Why are you? No, it's not appropriate.
The older woman, later identified as 48-year-old Ida Ann Lorenzo, files an incident report with the St. George Police Department as she perceives that her family's safety is at stake.
We were at a restaurant yesterday. I was sitting with a 10-year-old sitting on my right-hand side. A bunch of girls walk in. Their skirts were so short that as we're standing there, I see the 10-year-old pointing to one of them, and you could see her entire and the butt cheeks and everything hanging out. And immediately I was like, oh my God, that is completely inappropriate. We do not need to be sitting at a restaurant having a 10-year-old look at someone's private parts. They were saying that this particular group of girls, they're called the Slut Squad, and they were just bullies. They bullied everybody around them. And in my opinion, if 17-year-olds that are going to a high school ball are sitting there calling them bullies and they're known and labeled as the stripper squad, in my opinion, they're fully aware that the behavior is not okay.
She claims to have only acted because the police could not in a timely manner. She meets the responding officer the following day.
Hello, are you Ida?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Good
to meet you. So, these little girls have continued to incite a mob, and I've been harassed all day. Not only did they took it down from St. George Post and her Facebook, but now she put it on Instagram, and now she put it on TikTok. Like, at some point, something needs to be done and needs to be stopped, and they have a reputation for doing this, which is why none of the minor kids wanted to get up and say anything. And so, I don't...
The video she posted has currently reached 517,000 views.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you're telling me...
I got something to say at the end of the video, so I know we both got something to say.
I'm being quiet.
Yeah, let's get back into it, y'all. I got something to say.
that she was not wearing any underwear.
As we could see, yeah, exactly. We could see pubic hair, skin, and everything, like, honestly.
Are you saying the opening?
Yes, because we were actually seated and she was standing up and she was at a higher.
So you were under her.
Due to the shortness of her skirt, it was like this, and you could see everything open. Not only were there minors involved that were all seated around me, but my son was present as well. That's the only reason why I was like, listen, you're hanging out in front of minors. That's not something that you should take lightly.
Well, just contact your employers, let them know the situation and that they might be getting...
Well, I talked to one of the attorneys and they're like, I talked to my boss and she was like, if she actually was showing her body parts, she's gonna get charged.
Shortly after Ida gives her statement, the other side of the story presents itself from none other than the recipient of Ida's unwanted skirt tug, 19-year-old Avery Leroy. She agrees to come down to the station accompanied by witnesses.
She came up
reached her hands, her cold hands went up my skirt, and I felt her hands up my skirt, and then I felt like a tug. And like my skirt doesn't go down much farther, like it's not that short of a skirt. And so I felt this tug, and I like whip around thinking it's one of my friends or something. And I'm just kind of standing there in shock, because I'm like, here's this woman I don't know who just came up and touched my bare butt. Like, I have no clue who this is.
So I stood behind her, and I was like, go like this with my clothing, and I was like, you know, you should probably cover up. And then at that point, she turned and she was like that. And as you can see, they were mob rushing at me as I was trying to stand behind her to cover her butt.
She does that, and then she says, you're underage, you should probably hide that. If you think I'm underage, why are you touching a minor at all? Especially if you think I don't have underwear on.
Yeah, the logic wasn't there.
No.
And then she came back up a second time after Avery came up. Our other friend Avery, fun fact, same name, she was standing right next to her. And the second time she came up, she touched both their hips and squeezed them, like pinched us, and said she was going to call Child Protective Services if she saw them. The rest was on video.
I saw the video, and I think 57,000 other people saw it too.
Yeah.
More of Avery's friends join her at the police station to give witness statements.
What did she say exactly before? Because the video doesn't, it's bits and pieces, but did she identify who she was?
She just said, I work for this state, and pulled out an ID and it just said her name.
But none of
So
us
she gave you that.
Like,
we didn't find it until we posted it on
And she was like, I work for this state, you guys are all done. Like, I'm calling the cops and CPS. Like, you guys are toast.
As the other side of the story appears to fill in, one of Avery's friends makes a claim about Ida's activities before the incident that night.
One of our friends that was at the birthday dinner with us, after that happened, she sent the video to her mom. Her mom said, no way, that lady was at the brewery less than an hour ago causing a crazy scene. And so then she showed up there, and when she was looking at us, like her eyes, like, she wouldn't look at anybody in the eyes when she was talking. Like, she just did not seem normal.
I got a standing ovation from everyone that was seating behind me.
That's totally beside the point legally.
But because of the sensitivity of the nature, and everyone thought she was a minor because she did look like a minor, and there was a ton of kids. It was the high school ball.
Did you think she was a minor?
Yes, I did. I actually thought she was, and that's why I was like,
I just don't understand. I don't understand why you went up and touched her.
While the officer attempts to argue personal space, Ida redirects focus to the opposing group, who she argues is known for disruptive antics. Atop the applause she claims to have received, she says she has the full support of the restaurant owner. The only problem is that Avery makes the same claim.
The restaurant comps our meal, like they gave us 20% off our meal, like they felt so bad. The restaurant was on our side completely. They didn't say my skirt was too short at all.
After Ida claims over the phone that a former employer requests that she close her LinkedIn profile, she returns to the police station to fill out a witness statement form.
I had my concerns from the get-go. And I'm going to just be straight up with you because this is kind of where we're at. You said you talked to her first.
right, I was trying to talk to her, yes.
After you pulled her skirt.
Well, I covered her up.
Do you understand how a reasonable person would be like, I was just touched? No conversation before that? And then
I actually thought she was a high school
I didn't ask her. That's worse.
The rest of all
That's
the
what I
kids
mean.
over there.
That's worse. That makes it worse for me. I don't like that. You mentioned that you saw this girl's opening, pubic hair,
well, we could
creases, all of the above.
Yep.
The girl has sent me a video of her twirling in that skirt, photos of the skirt. She was wearing underwear and shorts underneath her underwear.
Do you want me to put out there into the whole world that I saw her vagina?
I don't want you to touch her first off. How much had you drank that night?
I actually hadn't been drinking at all.
You were not drinking at all?
No, not before that.
Not before, it was after?
Uh-oh.
Right. We had dinner. We actually sat down and we had dinner.
You don't think alcohol is impairing your judgment for this?
No.
And when you're saying, I work for the state, I'm this and that, I'll do this, you're airing out that you got to be held to a little higher standard like me. The hardest part for me with this is I understand your concerns as maybe a mother and as a community citizen. I get that. But
well, not to mention
you took action on this. There was no incident. You created it. You put it into action. The consequences of your actions have been all of this. This has nothing to do with them. Today, you're going to be placed under arrest for sexual battery. Okay? So that's the unfortunate side of all this.
You're arresting me?
Yeah, right now you are under arrest, okay? So you'll just face my sergeant and put your hands behind your back.
Ida is placed in handcuffs without incident while the sergeant calls her son to pick up her car parked outside.
But I'm probably going to lose my job now because of it. And all I was trying to do is to be conscientious of the fact that she was really exposing herself. And, you know, I've already told you, so I probably just should quit talking at this point.
Ida Lorenzo was booked at the Purgatory Correctional Facility in Hurricane, Utah for sexual battery. According to news sources, the Office of the Utah Attorney General terminated her employment the next day. And despite wielding her position like a sword, she'd only been employed as a probationary worker for a little over a month. On July 28, 2024, Ida entered a plea in abeyance for a reduced Class B misdemeanor charge that would carry no sentence. Following a hearing which took place on July 29, 2025, the case was dismissed. If you'd like to see select new videos,
I'm ready to talk about this. I'm ready to talk about this.
Y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I got so much to say.
Me too.
But I'm going to say this. Right now, anybody who do not like for reactors to be real and raw and say the things that we really want to say, click off now. I'm gonna tell you that I like to have different scenarios. My scenarios is not based on facts. Like, I'm not saying that it is what it is. I'm just giving theories. So if you don't want to hear it, click off now. All right. What you want to say?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Well, you said go back, so.
Oh, I wanted you to see the skirt.
Yeah, let me see the skirt. They showed in the beginning.
I think they're talking about the
right
white
there.
skirt. Right.
That's her right there?
I believe.
Well, let's go back to the end when they showed it again. Yeah, there you go. May have to play.
Shorts underneath her underwear.
Do you want
all of the above?
Yep.
The girl has sent me a video of her twirling in that skirt, photos of the skirt she was wearing.
Can you see it from right there?
Yeah. Okay. So technically, these girls are between
19.
17 and 19.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume.
Mm-hmm. They said 19.
They said between 18 and 19, but I'm just going to assume. You never know when people are hanging out together. Sometimes they're a little younger, a little older.
Mm-hmm.
I was a young girl before, and I always liked to dress cute. I didn't grow up in the 60s. I didn't grow up in the 70s. Like, I was born in 78. So by the time I grew up, we had already seen a little bit of wildness, a little bit of streetness, a little bit of this before. Everybody can probably say the same about how they grew up, where the styles kind of changed, whether it's elevated or not. This right here in 2025, I've never seen young girls wear clothes like this before, unless they were street workers.
Mm-hmm.
Streetwalkers.
Hold on, you talking about the girl on this video right now?
The girl on this video.
Okay.
I was in high school wearing cute little shorts and whatnot, but never. My mom would not have even let me as an adult walk out the house like this.
Right.
What parent thinks that this is okay, even if your daughter is an adult, or maybe she's on her own, maybe she's in college, but they said high school. Who the hell lets their daughter walk outside with even this skirt on with underwear? Who? The fact that the woman said she didn't see underwear, and they said, oh, the police said she was twirling around with panties on. The fact that you could see her panties, that's still a problem.
I know what you're saying.
I don't understand why you feel like you have to be this level of nakedness to be sexy.
Yeah. I was about to go there.
Mm-hmm.
First off, everybody ain't gonna see that the same. Somebody's watching this video saying, "There's nothing wrong with that. We're liberated. We could be free.
Right.
We could do what we want to do." And I understand what you're saying. But at the same time, that is why the world is the way it is now.
Yep.
There's too much lewdness, there's
Yes.
too much nudeness,
Yes.
and there's too much shown these days. I'm a man. I like to see certain things, but it has got ridiculous. When you go to Walmart, just go to Walmart. It's like you're going to a strip club.
Yes.
Women have no respect no more. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody know Claire Huxtable from the Cosby Show. They gave this woman hell.
Yes.
This has always been a classy woman. Her and her sister Debbie Allen. Classy women. She said she went on the college campus and said she went to a strip joint in the daytime. She said these girls got showing their breasts, showing their booties, short shorts. And she said, where are y'all class? They went in on her.
Yep.
Saying, sit your old ass down. What you talking about? This is the new generation. Gotta watch my word.
Yeah.
Because you wonder why. I'm gonna talk like a man right now. But women understand. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say nothing bad. But women, you wonder why sometimes men don't have respect for you. He already seeing what he go get. By nature, men are supposed to go after a woman. Am I right?
I feel.
He's supposed to go after a woman. I'm trying to rush my words on here. Because everybody's so sensitive. Nature has us wanting to be going after women. You make it worse. You make his sexual urges worse by being half naked. He's not getting to know you. He's getting to know what he see. You get what I'm saying? He said, oh, Lord, she got a nice breast. Ooh, what's up, girl? You know what I'm saying? And instead of him getting to know your mind and getting to know you as a beautiful person, when you dress a certain kind of way, it's like they getting to know the wrong thing. They be in lust instead of getting to know who you are.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with being sexy, but you don't have to be nude to be sexy. It just simple as that. That's the nicest way I can say it.
Yeah.
What you want to add to it?
I completely agree. As I was saying, I grew up in a time and an era where girls did dress sexy. I went out to clubs in my 20s, early 30s, and I don't recall women dressing like this. I didn't dress like this. Even my shorts, my short skirts and stuff like that in my time were probably regular length, like maybe 2 or 3 inches above my knee. And then when we went to school, they told us that was too. It was some of them were too short. So the stuff that we wore on like the weekends or whatever.
Yeah.
They told us it was too short. I feel like women nowadays have traded in self-respect for likes on Instagram
and TikTok.
Yeah, and TikTok. Yeah. Like you're more comfortable with getting attention than getting respect.
Yeah.
I could never lay down my respect
right.
for attention. These were all beautiful really beautiful young girls.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
You don't have to be naked. This is what we
don't.
say all the time about all of these women. I don't get it.
Don't have to be naked.
You don't have to be naked for someone to be attracted to you.
Right. Now I was about to say, well, what she got on though, it ain't all that bad. I've seen people worse than that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I see that, but she must have was twerking. That was probably what she probably was dancing, twerking for TikTok or dancing around. Yeah. Then the skirt went up. I've seen women worse than that now. I ain't gonna see in front with you.
It's short.
It's short, but I've seen
your butt is different from the front. You're seeing it from the front.
Right.
When you turn around, you have more of a curvature, so it
lifts up a little bit.
Yeah. So when she said she probably saw it, she probably did see a little something
did see it, yeah.
for moving around.
But
that's way too short.
Yeah, it's short. But I'm saying,
I've
based
seen
on
yeah,
the
I've seen worse.
yeah, I'm about to say I've seen worse.
The tennis skirt era earlier 2025
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah, but let's get on this lady though. Let's get on this lady. She ain't had no business touching that girl though.
No,
You don't come
none
up to no. I
whatsoever.
don't care what you trying to do. I don't care if you had a taste. You ain't had no business touching that girl, and she got that charge. I knew it was gonna be dismissed though.
Yeah.
I just felt like that it was, because it's probably some judge or prosecutor who might be conservative, and probably feel the same. Like,
Right.
you ain't did no, you did the right thing. No, what the touching was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that, but a conservative judge probably say, well, morally, you was right. These women need to be on here half naked. That's why they probably dropped the charge. But it's something I wanted to say too. On the flip side, this is the thing that I said. If y'all ain't ready to hear, we gonna talk about it. On the flip side, she could be undercover, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and probably found the girl attractive, and she probably like, oh my God,
Yeah.
women can be.
And she was a little tipsy too.
She was a little tipsy too, and women can be. The title of my book. Women can be predators too.
That's true.
Then just because they act business,
yeah,
and they act like they the professional, trust me. For my job that I do, trust me. It's some women out there. These are lawyers and doctors that look like innocent. They are some pervs too. Trust me when I say that. I was thinking, I was like, sister, the way she said she was looking at her, she probably liked it. And probably just wanted.
The girl made sure to say that she was constantly staring.
Yeah.
That's
something up with
another
that
side of it. I've seen it before where people come off to be caring when in actuality they just want to get close to you. They want to touch you or talk to you, whatever.
Yes.
But they come off like they're the caring person.
Yeah, put your skirt down.
Right.
And she like it. Why would you put your hands on her butt?
Yes.
You could just pull the skirt down. Just pull the skirt down
Right.
if you want to touch it. Why are you touching inside of her butt and cheeks and all
Yeah.
that? Something suspect by that, sister.
Yeah, you should never
Yeah.
put your hands on a stranger.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say in her defense is if she were standing a ways away from the 10-year-old and maybe somebody else that was there with the woman and her party, whoever was with her, and she saw somebody from a distance, and then she saw the girl maybe bend over or something, like, ooh, like go up to her and say, oh, excuse me, your everything is showing from under your skirt. You don't have to touch.
You don't got to touch.
But you could have just said,
right.
hey, your A, B's, and C's showing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. It might be a little something going on.
Yeah, it might be a little something.
Got a little tipsy and be like, ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't put nothing past nobody these days. It seems like everybody, not everybody. It seems like a lot of people these days are creeps and
That's
crazy.
True. Yeah.
Like there's a world.
But see, that's the thing, isn't it? The more the women want to show, the more the creeps come out.
That's
Y'all
true.
Don't get that?
They don't get it.
The correlation is there.
Yeah. It just all they think about is I'm liberated. I want to be free. I'm a woman. I'm free.
And I'm one of those women. I have to keep saying this.
Yeah.
I feel like nobody should tell a woman what to do, how to dress, and whatever. But at the same time, I still have morals and values.
There you go.
I'm not going to be showing you my cooch. Let me tell you just quickly. One time, I went outside with a pair of shorts that a friend gave me. You remember? I wore, was it those shorts? Or did I buy them myself?
Yeah.
You bought them for me.
Yeah, I know something.
I was supposed to go to a parade. So I bought some shorts. They were really, really short. I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm a 40-something-year-old woman. This is a 17, 18-year-old girl. 19-year-old girl. But they said something about they high school. So I don't know if you still 19 in high school or whatever.
She was 19. I said it. Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like when you're in your 40s, you're kind of, you lived a little bit. You can handle yourself different when it comes to adults and whatever. But I wouldn't do it without my person being there. Like going out in public without my person being there. 17, 18, or 19-year-old girl has no business wearing nothing like this, going out to a restaurant or wherever that you're going, because you're gonna get unwanted attention.
There you
You're
go.
young, you're beautiful.
Right.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything could have happened to me, but
Right.
that's like I said, I was wearing it with my partner.
Right.
I was gonna be with him. So I'm liberated, ladies. I like to feel like we can be free to dress how we want, but still keep your morals in check. That's all.
That's right. You said it perfect. It's not about know when to do it. Let me tell you something. Growing up, I didn't see these type of things until you went to a strip club or a club. These women dress like this every day just to go to Walmart or to go to the gas station.
Yes.
It's like, then you wonder why all these we are men. We are, I hate to say it, we're sex driven. We are men. We see this all day. It's like a build up. All we see, nakedness, nudeness. Then you get mad when the guy come at you the wrong way because you carrying yourself like, hey, the door's open.
Right.
The shop's open. Let me come knock on it. You know what I'm saying? He don't see classy women no more. He don't see a little classiness. It's nothing wrong with being liberated and free, but still have morals to say, hey, kids might be outside. They don't need to see this. Stop thinking about yourself all the time.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? On that end.
Most definitely.
And,
I agree.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. And to the woman right here, man, stop going around touching people. Just go ahead and get your girlfriend if you want to be with somebody.
Yeah.
If you want to put your ad out, say, hey, I'm an older woman and looking for me a 19-year-old girl with some short skirts on that I can touch. You ain't got to be touching nobody willy-nilly, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really got to say about this thing right here.
Well, last thing I was going to say about her job.
Yeah.
I knew she was new at this job.
Because she bragging about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
When somebody feels inferior and they get a position that they can't handle, they got to put it out there. You know, I work for so and so, don't you?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes, I work for the general. I said, girl, sit down.
Yeah.
That's why your ass got that within a month. Yeah. Your job gone.
Yeah. And even though the charges were dropped.
Yeah.
TikTok will forever.
Yeah.
Remember this. Yes. And they're going to play it over and over, and they're going to remember you. Until next time, don't get caught slipping on camera.